I want to show Dragon Ball fans all the funny coincidences that happen when you use basic logic and the source material to calculate power levels. First, we have the official multipliers for all the forms up to Super Saiyan 3, which are Super Saiyan 1 is base times 50, Super Saiyan 2 is Super Saiyan 1 times 2, and Super Saiyan 3 is Super Saiyan 2 times 4. And the next logical progression for Super Saiyan 4 would be another doubling to X8. See how that works? X2, X4, X8, each tier doubling the last. So Super Saiyan 4 would be Super Saiyan 3 times 8. We know Goku's Super Saiyan 1 official power level is 150 million. However, during the Android saga, we see they master the form and amp it to 175 million because in the Metal Cooler movie, all 57 Metal Coolers combined that show up on screen have a power level of 175 million that adds up to 10 billion. The name of the movie is 10 Billion Power Warriors. So, Super Saiyan 1 Goku is about 150 million, Super Saiyan 2 is 300 million, and Super Saiyan 3 is 1.2 billion for Goku. We don't use the amped mastered states for Super Saiyan 1 or Ultra Super Saiyan 1 because they're not the natural state of a Super Saiyan at a power level of 150 million, so we only use the base stat. So for Super Saiyan 4, we take Super Saiyan 3 and multiply it by 8, which gives us 10 billion. That's the same power level of all 57 coolers combined, and the name of the movie title, 10 Billion Power Warrior. Buhan is a combined character who absorbed Gotenks at 2.4 billion, which has to be double the power level of Goku according to the narrative. Super Buu is also 2.4 billion because he's equal to Gotenks, and Gohan is double Gotenks at 4.8 billion. Piccolo at 175 million to be the same as the Android tier, leaving Fat Buu inside for a power level of 250 million, which is just shy of the Super Saiyan 2 tier at this point because he's drastically reduced in power as just normal Fat Buu at this point and is not like the Fat Buu variant that first appeared that had Kid Buu inside of him. That equals out to exactly 10 billion while sticking exactly to the narrative. So Buhan, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and the 10 Billion Power Warrior movie titles are all the same power level rating and nuanced 10 billion power, which is a repeating motif in the Dragon Ball narrative. Want more coincidence? No problem. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's power level is the same as base Vegito's at 1.2 billion. Base plus base times 200 is the fusion multiplier formula, which has to be this to allow Gotenks to be 50% more power than Goku. It can't be anything else. Goten and Trunks' base are 15,000 combined for a total of 30,000 times 200 to equal 6 million base. Gotenks and Trunks have the same power level as Vegeta in his first appearance on Earth at 15,000. I understand that many scalers listening right now are not doing the math with me. No matter how many videos I make, they're never going to actually listen and don't understand the significance of the fusion multiplier having no other alternative but to be base plus base times 200. You cannot achieve Gotenks at Super Saiyan 3 at 2.4 billion in this form without this exact formula. So this is absolutely the right formula and there's no question about it. In Super Saiyan 1, they're 300 million power level, 50% more than Goku. In Super Saiyan 2, they're 600 million, 50% more than Goku. In Super Saiyan 3, they're 2.4 billion, double that of Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So using this formula, you can take Goku and Vegeta's base at 3 million combined times 200, and you get a base Vegito at 1.2 billion, which is the same power level as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So Buhan, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and the power level 10 billion cooler movie reference title are all the same. Base Vegito is the same power level as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Base Goku and Majin Buu in Super are exactly the same power level. 250 million was my original estimate, but it's off by about 50 million. Fat Buu is about 200 million power level after he loses all of his absorptions and is now just good Fat Buu at the end of the series, and I made a mistake in my last video using the full power evil Fat Buu when he first appeared out of the shell and not Fat Buu later when he doesn't have all those variants inside of himself. So that means Piccolo or Gotenks or Gohan were slightly above what I listed here earlier. So base Goku is on par with this skinny Buu. We learned that Red God and Super Saiyan 1 have the same multiplier during the Beerus fight. Guess what? 200 million for base Goku and skinny Buu times 50 is 10 billion. So Scouter Battle is referencing the evil Fat Boo when he first appeared, and not the one at the end of the series or during the Super arc when Goku sparred with him. So base Goku in Super has a power level of 200 million, and Fat Boo has a power level just shy of the Super Saiyan 2 tier, which is why he was rinsed by Kid Buu, and so was Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Red God and this brief appearance of Super Saiyan 1 Goku during the fight with Beerus with Godki have a power level of exactly 10 billion. That's base 200 million Goku times 50. Exactly the same as Buhan, exactly the same as Super Saiyan 4, and exactly the same as the 10 billion Power Warriors movie reference. Red God is supposed to be a swap-in for Super Saiyan 4. We all understand that GT was replaced by Super in the timeline, so their power levels ended up exactly identically the same. The guide says that Super Saiyan 1 Vegito is stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Base Vegito is the same power level as Super Saiyan 3 at 1.2 billion. Super Saiyan 1 Vegito is multiplied by 50. That's 60 billion. So Super Saiyan 1 Vegito is 1.2 billion times 50 for a total of 60 billion, while Super Saiyan 4 Goku is only 10 billion. Everything fits, and it fits with the guide. How many coincidences was that? Can you really, truly as a Dragon Ball fan, look at all those coincidence power levels being exactly the same and saying, nah, that's just ratty bad scaling? Well, guess what? That's only 5 coincidences. There are 12 total that I found in my last video.